Dear students, welcome to my channel. This is an model question paper 1, 5 marks question. Subject code is building, construction and materials. Subject code is 25AEAR21I. This 5 marks question they were asking. Explain a geological classification of rocks. So based on rock classified based on mode of formation, there is a three types. One is an igneous rocks. Okay, igneous rocks, how it will be modified? Igneous rock which is modified by cooling and solidification of molten magma and lava. Again, this igneous rock we can classify inclusive rock, that is we call it as an cooling inside the rock. You can give an example is granite. Next is an exclusive rock. It is a cooling on surface. That is, you can give an example basalt. Coming to the property, these rocks are very hard, strong and durable. So next will be in sedimentary rocks. These rocks which is how the rocks which is formed based on deposition, composition and cementation of the sediments. So which will be formed by layer on a fissures form. So we can give an example for that is called sandstone and limestone. Coming to the property, it is a comparatively soft and porous material. These sedimentary rocks are soft and porous material. Next is a metamorphic rock. This rock which is modified, already rock which is existing rock based on due to heat, pressure and chemical reaction, it will be formed. That given example is marble. It is a form of limestone. Slate, it is made up of shell. And the property, coming to the property, this rock is odd and crystalline structures. And next question is explain uses of stone as a engineering material. So we are using stones in a construction field based on their strength, durability, availability. The main uses of the stone, we can use it for building construction. It means construction of the walls, foundations, columns and load bearing structures. And also we can use it for the construction of roads. It may be used for road metal, aggregates and pavement work. And also we can use it for railway work, which we can use it for ballast support of railway track. Railway track we are using a stones. And coming to the flooring and roofing, nowadays they were using flooring and roofing, using for floor, slab and roofing. We can use it for slate. And facing and decorative also we are using, for example, use it for cladding, monument, temples, ornament structure, which we can use it. These main areas we are using stones. And also we can use it for manufacturing of materials. We are going to use stones for manufacturing material like making cement, lime and concrete aggregates. We are using stones. And next question is explain requirement of good brick. So requirement of the good bricks or qualities of the good bricks, if they ask, you can write same answer based on the shape and size. The coming to the shape, it is an uniform size and rectangular shape and it is having a sharp edges. Okay, and coming to the strength wise, it should be high compressive strength withstand the loads. Okay, and hardness, so it very hard, resistance to abrasion. You should not get any scratches easily on the surface of the brick. And durability, coming to the durability, it should resistance weather and environmental effect. Environmental will be changed day by day, summer, winter. They should be durable for those weathers. Next will be an water absorption. It should be having a low water absorption, means we have a condition for that. It should absorb less than 20% than by its weight. So then we call it as a good brick. Sound, so if you rub, you should get, if you rub two bricks, you should get clear ringing sound. Okay, if you struck with the two bricks. Next, free from defects. So you should free from cracks, stones and organic impurities, any organic impurities which is present in the brick. And last one is a color. So it is color should be uniform deep red color, indicate it's a proper burning. Okay. Next will be explain the property of roofing tiles. So coming to the roofing tile, first property is a strength. Going to the strength, it should be strong enough withstand the loads, wind and rain. Okay, and impermeability, it should be waterproofing, does not allow water to penetrate. That is, we call it as an impermeability. Next is durability. It should be resistance to weather and the temperature changes and it has long lasting. And next is lightweight. This should be lightweight to reduce the load and roof structures. And fire resistant, it should good for fire resistant. Shape and size, it should have uniform shape and size, proper fitting. And soundness, it is free from cracks and defects. Next will be an comparison, compare fine and coarse aggregate. So coming to the is the difference between fine aggregate and coarse aggregate based on the size. You can see the signs based on, if it is an fine aggregate, it is less than 4.75 mmcu, and it is an coarse aggregate is greater than 4.7 mm 5 it should there. Next, coming to the source, the fine aggregate which will be taken by river sand and pit sand. Coming to the coarse aggregate, it is crust, stone and gravels. So function, regarding the function, the fine aggregate should fill voids, improve the workability, but coming to the coarse aggregate, provide strength and bulk. And surface area. Coming to the fine aggregate, it is having high surface area. In the coarse aggregate, it is having a low surface area. Next, water requirement. So fine aggregate require more water compared to the coarse aggregate, it requires less water. So coming to the uses, it is used for plastering and finishing. We are using fine aggregate. So we are using coarse aggregate for using concrete structure to strength. Next will be explain types of column footing. So there's a different types of column footing. Column footing we can use it for supporting individual of a column and transfer the load to soil. That purpose we are using the columns. Coming to the first one, isolating footing. It is isolating footing nothing but it is provided for a single column. It is having a square, rectangular, circular shape. When the load are light, the soil good bearing capacity. If you use lightweight loads, it having good bearing capacity, isolated footing. Coming to the combined footing, a name only indicate it is supported by two or more columns. When a column close together or near the property boundaries, okay, we can use. And shape, it should be a rectangle and trapezoidal, we can use for combined footing. And next will be an staff or cantilever footing. It is a staff and cantilever. It is having two isolated footing connected with a strapped beam, and we can use it for one column near the boundaries we are using, which will helping to help to balance uneven loads we can use. Next will be a continuous footing. It is having a long footing supported by rows of the columns. We can use it for when the column closely spaced where we can use. Next, fifth one is a raft or mast footing. So it is used for large slab supporting many columns over entire area. There we can use raft footing. We can use it for where the weak soil condition is very weak. There we can use and distribute the load evenly. There we can use. And next is discuss purpose of ventilator. So what is a ventilator? So it is an opening near the roof level of the building to allow the air circulation. That purpose we are using as a ventilator to allow the fresh air. So what is the purpose? To remove hot air. We are using the ventilator to remove hot room. It allow hot and steal the air escape from the inside the room. We are using a small ventilator, and also circulate the fresh air, which helps to bringing a fresh air into the building and control the humidity to reduce the moisture and dampness of inside the room we are providing as. And next will be an improve indoor air quality. So remove the bad odor, smoke and harmful gases, and provide comfort to maintain healthy and comfortable environmental occupants we are using. And the next question is explain any two types of windows. That windows, there's first one is a casement window. This window which we can use it for window shuttering, hinged frame and opening like a door we are using. It can open inward and you can open it inward or outward. Okay, window like this, providing good ventilation and clear view. We are using a casement window. It commonly used for residential building. We are using this type of window. Next will be a sliding window. It is used for shutter, which we can use it for sliding horizontally on a track, and there is no space required for opening. Okay, easy to operate and maintenance and easy to operate. It is suitable for modern buildings and limited space areas we can use. See more information, please subscribe my channel and share and support. If the video is useful, please support. Thank you. I'm going to upload 10 marks videos also.